So Homelander pulls up to this party that was crushed by Soldier Boy's premature ejaculation. He sees Soldier Boy and Butcher standing there all menacing and shit, so he lasers the out of Billy. Soldier Boy's like, oh no. Anyway, then Homelander starts kissing his ass like, you were my hero, I watched all your movies. But Soldier Boy is clearly uncomfortable with these meat-riding attempts. You can see the cringe on his face. He goes, buddy, you look like a Republican Superman with a cocaine addiction, and you're wearing a stupid cape. Homelander gets really offended by that. He looks like he's about to cry.
Gonna cry?
Oh no.
He goes, never talk shit about my cape. He flies at Soldier Boy, pins him to the wall and tries to laser his ass, but Soldier Boy socks him in his chin, then gives a nice hook and a body shot. Homelander tries to land a punch, but Soldier Boy dodges it, then he dodges the second one and smacks him in his face. Now, despite Homelander being superior in terms of powers, we can clearly see that Soldier Boy has more combat experience and overall is a better fighter. So while these two are beating the crap out of each other, MM, who has some unresolved issues with Soldier Boy, tries to intervene with his gun. With the fucking gun, Carl. But luckily, Starlight gets there and convinces him not to, so they leave to do some unimportant shit. Soldier Boy tries to punch Homelander, but he catches the hand, and we finally see some fear in those eyes.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked.
Holmes smacks him in his mouth, Soldier Boy catches the second punch, and then they have a little stare down. Homelander kicks Soldier Boy to the wall and starts choking him. He goes, how do you like my cape now, bitch? And just when Soldier Boy is about to turn into a fallen soldier, we hear this.
Boy.
Butcher lasers Homelander. Apparently he survived that blast and has superpowers because he took some performance enhancing drugs. Homelander doesn't know that, so he looks at him all confused and shocked. He goes, what have you done? Butcher rumbles some shit in British and then they go at each other. Homelander tries to punch Butcher, but Butcher goes first. After that, Holmes lands a couple of hits, but Billy ducks the third one and gives him a headbutt. Homelander gets pissed, goes on a punching spree, and I gotta say, Butcher takes those hits like a fucking champ. He holds Holmes from his neck and tries to punch him, but Homelander catches his hand. Then Butcher looks at him and smiles like a deranged lunatic. Must be weird for Homelander to fight with someone as insane as he is. Imagine being the most powerful man in the world and you punch the hell out of someone, then the guy looks at you and smiles.
Emotional damage!
Holmes delivers a body shot, smacks the arm, lands a right hook, then Billy shoots a laser but Homelander dodges it, so he pops him in the face so bad he goes flying. I'd say in a fair fist fight, Butcher kinda owned Homelander by his ability to take punches in the face like an absolute badass. The two of them start shooting lasers at each other, so Soldier Boy yanks Homelander from his cape and throws his ass to the wall. I guess he was right about that cape after all. So Soldier and Billy gang up on Homelander. First, Soldier Boy smacks him in the face, but he blocks the second punch and lands a body shot. Then Butcher punches him in the stomach and delivers this gorgeous uppercut. After that, Butcher and Soldier Boy try double punching him, but Homelander dunks it, knocks down Soldier Boy, smacks Billy in his dirty mouth and starts choking him. He and Butcher are tussling when suddenly from knows where, Huey teleports in there butt naked and pushes Homelander. Holmes tries to shoot lasers, but Huey teleports away. Then he charges at him, but Soldier Boy picks him up and slams his ass to the floor. All three of them pin Homelander to the ground while Soldier Boy is trying to activate his fatality move. He's got that I'm about to come face. Now bear in mind that Huey is naked, which means his ding dong is probably out there dangling around, scratching Homelander's back or even his butt. This kind of humiliation makes Homelander go mental. Honestly, I've never seen him so mad and desperate. So using his last strength, Holmes pushes them all away and flies the out of there. Now kudos to the showrunners, cause this fight was absolutely amazing. I mean, seeing Homelander, this untouchable, undefeated asshole, first time ever experiencing an actual danger to his life was a pure joy. He thought he's above everyone, no one could match him, but then one day he almost gets butt by a retired soldier, batshit crazy British guy and some beta male. Beta! That must be the worst day of his life. I also love how well balanced the power levels are in this fight. In a 1v1 fight, Homelander can beat both Soldier Boy and Butcher, and even two of them together are not enough to get him. Only with a little distraction from Huey they got pretty close to frying his ass, but ultimately the mission failed. Say what you want about Homelander, but you gotta give him some credit for holding his ground in his fight. Too bad after that he loses all his confidence and turns into a weak sniffling pussy.